Hello. This is a retake video. My first one, I had a pad of paper here with somebody's address on it. And somebody's phone number. So I need to, if you see anything like that, please let me know. I appreciate the person who reported that to me because we don't want to be sharing out information. Alrighty, so for this is the card that we're going to do, and it's called a W pop-up insert. Okay, so just very plain on the front, and this pop-up insert is what we're gonna show. Okay, alrighty, so for this one I'm going to do it a little bit different just because of the colors. So I've got my W made, I've got my card, I've got my layer, and I've got a piece for on the front. So the measurements of these, this is a regular A2 card, folded in half. So that's 8.5 by 4 1/4. Okay, folded in half. I've got 2 layers. You can do your layers whatever sizes you want to put on there. I was playing with this, and I thought, well, I could always just, line it up like this and then just trim it off. But then I thought, why not just put the whole thing on? So that's what I'm going to do for now. Get that done. Because we're allowed to be different. Don't have to do everything the same, right? Alrighty. There, so that one's done. This layer. There, that's so pretty. Okay, now, this is the big thing to make this card. This is 1 inch wide, and as you can see, it's the same exact length as my card. So it's 8.5 inches long. Okay, so that's what you need to make this card, is 1 inch by 8.5 inches. Okay, you fold it in half, then you fold the 2 ends back. So you're creating the letter W or M, whatever. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to glue it on the back of these two so this mountain sticks up in the middle. Okay, so we need to figure out where do we want to line it up on here. So, and I like it to be either a little bit closer, kind of center it, but then move it either to the top or the bottom. And I don't know, this one I left it up at the top last time. Maybe I'll do it a little bit towards the bottom this time. Why not? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to close this up. And I want to put it about right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little tick mark right in the middle here. Just for kicks and giggles, why not? So I remember where I wanted to put it. All right, so I'm going to put glue down on this side. And if I sound a little weird, it's because I have COVID. So I'm trying to do this video with COVID. So I do sound a little scruffy. But that's okay. Gives me something to do while I'm being sick here. I can actually sit up. Can't get up and move around, but I can sit up. All right, so we got that side down. So now I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this side. And hold that down and carefully close it up. Press it down to hold it. Now that's dry. May as well go ahead and give it a nice back rub. Get that front on there real good. Get that W on there real good. All right, there we go. So now you ready? Ta-da! Check it out. It's in there. All right, so now we just have to find our pretty papers that we want to display. So, and you can use decorative paper. You can do your coloring pages. Your coloring pages would be awesome for this. You could do book pages. These are awesome. Absolutely awesome to do the whole thing in book pages. To put book page on the front and then create a pocket. To do this and do the panels and use book pages. You can even create each one of these into a little pocket, into a little slider pocket. And so as you're layering it, just punch the little slit out here, the little curvature there, so you can slide little surprises in there. Okay, so remember that when you're doing this. This would be fantastic also, and it looks great in a scrapbook. When you open up your scrapbook and you see this great big W coming out at you. That's really a lot of fun, especially, again, if you make those tuck sheets here. Okay, so consider doing that. So this is also fun to use it in one of your sections of your journal. So throw it right in your signature, because then you could always put this in afterwards. So you can add this to a signature page, okay? Alrighty, so my pieces are 1.5 by 2.5. Okay, so 1.5 inches. Here's my thingy over here, by 2.5 inches. Okay, 1.5 wide, 2.5 long. So easy numbers, remember. So, and these are 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay, so just so they're just a wee bit bigger. So let's go ahead and do that. And it doesn't really matter what size these are as long as they're not wider than this spot here. Okay, one portion of this W. So I can make it even wider, okay, if I wanted to. So you have that to consider. All right, and what I was talking about before was if you want to make this, you know what, maybe I'll do that. Why not? That'll be fun. Let me get my little circle. I'm going to do that now. Why not? This one's too small. I need a bigger one. This will work. All right. There. So let's go ahead and make these little. So this is what I'm talking about. So now we can just glue this on real carefully, just around the edges here. Okay, you don't want to do the whole thing, just around the edges. There, there, and there. Okay. And there you go. Let that dry. Now you've got a little sliding pocket. Once that dries, you can stick something in there. A little surprise. This would be fun to put little coupons inside too. I know my grandkids love coupon type stuff, so that would be really fun for them. All right, whoops. Don't know how I got a little glue on there, but that's okay. We'll have to play around with that one. All righty, let's trim this one off. And again, put the glue just down on each side. And there you go. Make sure you get that bottom real good. All righty. Come on. Don't want to smear it into the middle. So you got to be careful. All right, that's good. All right, and I need my wipey. Where's my wipey? I need a wet one. There. All righty, let's wipe that off a little bit there. Ta-da! Very good. Okay, let that dry. We'll go ahead and snip these two at the same time. So this is a lot of fun to add this little extra step to your cards, to try to find a sneaky little spot where you could stick a little, I mean, for this matter, you could put little pieces of gum in there, you know? That'd be cute, or a little coupon of some sort, or a little love note or something. Little reasons why I love you. All right, so let's go ahead and put the glue on this one. Oh, that's funny. I am kind of feeling shaky now that I'm sitting up for a while. That's okay. This is fun to do. I've been bored out of my mind all week long. I came a couple times and sat at my desk, and I just sat here and stared because I just didn't have any energy and no brain space at all. No mind space whatsoever to do a darn thing. I just wanted to sit here so bad. So I did. I just sat here for about an hour, and then I just went over and laid on my bed. This COVID really stinks. But I'm thankful that I have it the way that I do. It could be a lot worse, and that's for sure. All right, so we've got all 4 panels done. So now we just have to decide where we want them. And I think like that. This. Like that. That'll look good. Okay. So now we just have to glue these in the spaces here. So all we're going to do is just put a little bit of glue on the top and bottom here and lay this right on top of it. Okay. So just a little bit on the top and bottom. And then lay this on. You want to kind of center this. There you go. So that one's done. Then the next one, you're going to take and line it up and say, okay, so it's going to go on this one. So we're going to lay it upside down on here. And then we're going to put glue on the top and on the bottom. Make sure you're holding that down real good. close that up and press it down. Voila, check it out. Okay, and then we're going to do, again, we're going to do top and bottom. And this one, we're going to try to eyeball it and try to make sure that it's kind of lined up with the other one. So I'm just going to lay it in the center here and then make sure it's lined up with this one and that one. You know what? I can do it that way. That worked. Turned a little bit. Okay. Very good. So then I can press that down. Very good. Alrighty. This is looking so pretty. Look at those little pockets. Aren't they cute? Alrighty. And then the same thing. We're going to move on it down this way. So we're going to turn this over. We're going to put the glue top and bottom. Okay. Line that up. Hold on to it. And lay it down. There you go. Okay. And then press it together. Give it a little massage. All right. So you ready for the view? Here comes the surprising opening at the end. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? So now if you have little tickets or something, let's see. I'm going. What do I have that's little? I got a couple little things in here. Oh, here's a pretty little doodah here. There's a little piece. You can slide it in these pockets. You could slide a couple dollar bills in there. That would be cute. I haven't picked it. Oh, wait. You know what? I've got stuff in here. Let's see what we can throw in here. I could put one of my little fishies in there. Make them peek it out. That'd be cute, too. Come on, get in there, little fishy. There, he's peeking out. So that's what the little slider pockets are for. Okay? You can do it with or without the pockets. If you want to make it with the pockets, then you saw how simple it was that I did. Just punching that a little piece of it out. Okay? So there you go. What a fun idea, huh? So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And again, it's called a Insert W pop-up. Okay? And here's the original one. And here's the one we just did today. Alrighty, so if you like this idea, please give me a thumbs up. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.